I'm a tweaker, I'm a tweaker. Please don't judge me off my past. I'm a tweaker, I'm a tweaker. Drop the pill in my lean, now I'm tweaking, now I'm tweaking. Gave that bitch a couple bars, now we freaking, now we freaking. She just swallowed all my kids, she love drinking, she love drinking. She give me brains, man, I love how she be thinking, she be thinking. I got a hoe who speak no English, that's my miga, that's my miga. I got a Puerto Rican hoe, she multilingual, multilingual. I got a bald head hoe, man, she need chemo, she need chemo. She a dog in the
Okay, there is a hole. I didn't see a nail, but I see bubbles. So I'll have to get it in the shop. Alright. I'll attach these separately, but I couldn't... I can't screen video shot this on my tablet, and I don't have Viber on my phone yet. Again, I just reinstalled it, but I haven't got it set up yet because, like I said, I crashed it I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So I'm working on getting it back on my phone. I can only have it on 2 devices, so I can't have it on my tablet, my company tablet, and my work phone, and my banking phone, which is also my stock and investment mutual fund portfolio type stuff phone. It's a burner phone, and it's like quadruple password protected, encrypted. You got to have a special IP address in order to access the stuff. So you have to know what my internet I'm using in order to do it, all that stuff, you know. So it's like, I used to be an IT guy, so I got this phone like super protected. So if somebody gets that phone, they're not going to have access to my bank information. But that phone never leaves my big truck. So first they'd have to break into my big truck, and then they have to be IT enough to break into my phone. And it's never hardly ever hooked up to the internet except when I'm using it. So yeah. Anyhow, I tried to put the Viber on it, and when I did that, it crashed my Viber because I can only have it on 2 devices, not 3. However, I did discover in the process that I can have a second Viber account, and I can create like a clone Viber and have 2 Viber accounts on one phone. So I might look into that and have a separate Viber account for work and a separate Viber account for personal and my stock group that I created. Well, actually, that I did a hostile takeover. These people put me and a whole bunch of other people in this spam stock group and then left. The admin left, so there was no admin. So I took over, made it our own open source stock chat group. And I've been hunting down all these people real quick before I get to the point. Another rabbit trail. These people put us in this spam stock group wanting to charge us to let us know what the best dividend stocks were. And I didn't really know much about stocks. I'm learning. And now I'm learning a lot. But 2 other drivers that are in this stock group now that I invited to the stock group that was in a different Viber group that I was in, they're more up to speed on this stuff than I am. But between them and doing my own research and some accidental discoveries, I've been learning what stocks to get and what stocks not to get. And basically, the high yield dividends are the ones you want. Well, people charge to give that information, and I'm basically hunting that stuff down myself and giving it away for free in my Viber group. And I'm started a Discord group too, but I haven't invited anybody to it. So once I get it more organized, I'll send an invite there. And of course, I have a stock YouTube account. Just type in Kano and then stocks, and you'll find my stock YouTube account. But anyways, back to the point. So I screenshotted everything so I can do a video deal of it. So basically, my dispatcher and I are getting along better now. Everything's working out. I'm on my 2-hour break right now. I had an issue with my tire, but it's going to take longer to get it fixed here. I got a live unload in Chicago, and then I got a drop and hook at the yard. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this tire, get the trailer to the yard, let the shop work on it there at the yard, and I'll just, red tag the trailer, let the shop work on it. They might need to do some other stuff as well, and do my drop and hook with my loaded trailer and take off and go home. So anyways, I wasn't planning on working this weekend. I wasn't planning on going home this weekend. I was planning on working this weekend, but I'm going home anyways. Apparently, these guys can't get me home during the week, per se. They can't keep me busy during the weekends, per se. So the arrangement that we came up with, a win-win, it's more of a win for me, I guess, but I was trying to do a win-win for everybody, but I guess it just didn't really work out that way. But basically, I want my 2 full days every week. Like it says here, when I hired on, they said 2 full days. So the new arrangement is, because I had my powwow yesterday with the higher up lady, and of course, she and I are cool, but she pretty much agreed with me. I'd say maybe not 100%, but I would say 90%. So I might have been 10% wrong, or maybe 5% jumping to conclusions. Who knows? But we're getting it all worked out. But I'm just documenting everything. I did a little short clip. I'll put it at the beginning and the ending of this video. Basically, I presented this to the lady that I spoke with. I was a little concerned about the powwow until I saw who I was having my powwow with, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm not worried now so much. But she didn't know I don't think she was up to speed to what the powwow was supposed to be about, and I had to get her up to speed. So, anyway, so this is basically what the powwow was about. Maybe that's what I'll title this video, powwow. Company powwow. Actually, no, that wouldn't be the good intro, because that sounds like a party. So, okay, here's my logbook. So Saturday I got home in the evening, and my dispatcher was counting that as a full day off. Then I had Sunday off. I didn't screenshot Sunday because I had the whole day off. Monday I had to go to work. I had to work that morning, and then I had the rest of the day off. And then Tuesday I had to go back to work. I was supposed to pick up at 2 o'clock, but he didn't tell me I was supposed to pick up at 2 o'clock. He told me on Viber, but Viber was in the truck. I didn't carry my company tablet with me everywhere I go. And he didn't call me till 3 o'clock to tell me I had a 2 o'clock appointment. Now, he concurred and basically admitted that, yeah, he screwed up there. He should have called me ahead of time instead of expecting me to just know that I had a Viber alert or message without, psychically you know, knowing that I had a Viber message without being in the truck. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm not psychic. You know, just like I have to tell all my ex-girlfriends and ex-wives, I'm not psychic. Well, I am a little, but not enough. Okay, I'm not enough. I'm only like clairvoyant. I only see things in my dreams, and that's not even 100%. So, you know, even real psychics, most people who claim to be psychics are full of crap. But even the real psychics, because I know some real psychics, even their stuff is not 100% reliable, you know. So you just kind of got to go with the feel of it. But anyways, you know, getting information from psychics is like getting information from anybody else. Take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, so yeah, he called at 3 p.m. exactly 2:59 and 3 p.m. But I was away from the truck and I was away from my phone. I was in the middle of getting this really new cool stuff that I got. I got a really good deal on this stuff too. This stuff, you add like 24 ounces to a gallon of paint, and it's supposed to turn your paint into insulation paint. It's freaking awesome. This stuff is expensive, and I got it for a steal, right? I traded a tote, a 250 or 275 gallon tote, for 30 gallons of this stuff. I don't know what it's worth exactly. I think it's expensive. I don't even know. Aerocrete, I think is what it's called. Let me let's Google that. Oh, I got it in my Discord. Dang it. Go away. I use Discord for organizing stuff too. And for gaming. Alright, let's see here. I think I put it in here. Plastic. Oh, that's mushroom or plastic eating mushrooms. I think I put it all the way down here at the bottom. I'm gonna use it on my greenhouse too, on the hoop house part of my greenhouse. I know. Workshop. Where did I put it? Business. Yeah, that's my old farm Discord. I know I put it in there, but I put it in my new farm Discord too. Ah, here it is. Okay. worth about $42, $43. And that's on sale, supposedly. Go away. I know this is another rabbit trail. But anyways, so $43 to $55. So $43.55. It's about $49 on average, maybe. Oh wait, let's go back. I got just shy of 30 gallons, so we'll call it 25. Yeah. So I got $1,225 worth of this stuff for a tote that I normally charge $50 for. So I got a damn good deal. I couldn't pass that up. But anyways, I was in the middle of that when he called. I had to wear a gas mask because it was dusty and stuff. And yeah, so that's what I was doing when he called. And where was I? Here we go. But I was almost done. So after I heard my phone ring, but I was in the middle of doing my deal. So I checked my phone after I got done, and I was like, oh, gotta go. So I ran back to the truck. Well, I drove because it's faster. And I drove to my Kaplinger property, unloaded this Aerocrete, or whatever it's called, and then went to the property, the main property, my land where I parked my big truck, and because I assumed I had a load, so I hurried up back to check and see what my load was, so I can be on top of things. And then I found out I was already late. So leading up to that, still waiting for my 2-hour break to be up. And like I said, I'll attach all this in the video and do a slow-mo so you can read it if you want to with some background music. But basically, I already explained all this. I had, this is when it started going downhill. I had to get my medical card, and then, of course, the company forced me to do it in Chicago, where it was more expensive, where I wanted to do it in Springfield, where it would be cheaper, Springfield, Missouri. And so I was a little upset about that already, so that didn't help matters. And then, but I also found out that the company wouldn't pay for it. I had to pay for it, so that kind of upset me. Let me go out here and check on this tire because my 2 hours is almost up. And then, no, I'm done. And then, that's a good movie. And then, it's kind of chilly outside. They, now I forgot what I was saying. I messed myself up. Oh, I need my gloves and my hammer. Hammer time. So, I found out they wouldn't pay for it. They wouldn't reimburse me for it neither. after I paid for it, which that still kind of bothers me. But anyways, they forced me to do it in Chicago where it was more expensive instead of letting me do it at home where it was cheaper. And then wait a minute. Oh, I said inside, it's outside. But it sounds good still, so it's just a slow leak. Right rear outside. Right rear outside. I gotta remember that. I told him wrong. But anyhow, yeah, I got a slow leak, so but I got a live unload. It's gonna take me longer to get it fixed here. So I'm dropping and hooking a load in Chicago at the yard after I live unload. So I'm like, why sit here for 2 hours, maybe 3 extra hours, maybe even 4, getting this tire fixed when I got to drop and hook in Chicago at the yard after I live unload this. So I'm just going to take this to Chicago, get unloaded, go to the yard, do my drop and hook, red tag this trailer, ride it up, hook to the other trailer, and take off. So I'm going home this weekend. I wasn't planning to. Can't deliver to Bentonville, Arkansas until Sunday or Monday. And then I got a Greenfield, Missouri pickup on Monday going back to Chicago. So I'll go home for a 34-hour reset this weekend, which is fine. And then I'll have a 3-day weekend next weekend. Okay? So I can take care of my business stuff. So that's basically what we worked out. Long story short. But now I go to the rest of the story. And I'll give you the long version. If you want to sit and listen to it or read it, whatever the case may be. I gotta edit that part. Hang on. Let me edit that real quick. Alright, no pertinent information is now viewable. Probably couldn't read it before either because it was all blurry. But that's cool now. So, anyway. So, after I got my medical exam done, I was going to... What the heck's going on here? Is my 2 hours not up yet? Oh, not yet. Almost. Okay, I got another 15 minutes. I had a chiropractor's appointment on the 3rd of October. And so I can take my herbs right now. And so I was planning on updating my medical card with the new world order on Monday before I went or after I got back from the chiropractor. And oops. And but the week before I had picked up a load right here. The week before, I picked up a load. I was going to pick up a load in Greenfield, Missouri. And safety said, "Oh, we got to get that stuff done today, now, before whatever." So I was like, well, I didn't want to lose out on the money, and I didn't really want the company, to lose out on the load. And so I was thinking about them. I was thinking about me. I was trying to find a win-win solution. And so I scoured. I guess that's the right word. I basically scrambled, that's the right word, to figure out a solution. I thought, well, maybe I can drop the trailer in Greenfield, Missouri, and go to the DMV in Greenfield while the customer loads, or while I'm waiting to get in a door, one of the two. So I called them, but they didn't call me back. They didn't answer the phone either. I had to leave a voicemail. Oh, I'm going to refill my kombucha too. Do I have any in here? No. What the heck? Is this not closing? Come on. Get out. Come on. That's the problem. So the TA in Mount Vernon let me drop the trailer there. So I dropped the trailer in Mount Vernon, Missouri. Okay, cool. Still good. I dropped the trailer in Mount Vernon, Missouri. Went to the Mount Vernon, Missouri DMV. And basically registered my medical card with the New World Order there. I sent them a copy of everything. And then I went to go pick up the load. What I should have done, and what I saw here, I said, I guess I could have taken the opportunity for extra home time, LOL. Thought about that after the fact. Anyway, I'm at the customer. We'll need a 22 number or a 315 number, basically. So I got in the dock. I got loaded early. My appointment time wasn't till 2, and I got in the dock by 10:30. And got loaded by 1 o'clock. Boom, I was out of there. Then I talked to him about stocks because I learned about PBR, and I was like, yeah, go buy some PBR stocks, blah, blah, blah. Small talk, Like I said, we were pretty much getting along up until that day. That day we pretty much had our bump in the road, if you will. I guess I'll have my chocolate mocha with my herbs. It's all natural, herbal, fortified chocolate mocha with almond milk and some other crap. But anyways. So I delivered my Home Depot load. Went and got my empty at another yard. And this is when we started having problems. Now, this is where I might have blew things out of proportion, Maybe he did try to get me the best load possible getting home. But it didn't feel like it, right? And I was a little upset because this chiropractor, it takes a month or two to get appointments. because they're really good. And he's got a waiting list for like a month or two, waiting list. Bear with me, I'm taking my herbs. So I can be healthy. And then, you know, he got mad at me because I said something to the broker about my appointment time. You know, it's like, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I'm too honest. That's my problem. Allergy herbs, energy herbs. So I take general health herbs, I take energy herbs, I take allergy herbs. My only two medical problems really is I have like foot fungus because I like sweets. So I probably have too much candida in my body. And then, so I take herbs for that to help me process and regulate my sugars. And them allergies, I take herbs for that too. And then I got energy herbs, and I got general health herbs. And then I got pain herbs, which also are herbs that help rebuild the bones and the joints and the ligaments and stuff like that. So it's not just a pain herbal blend, it's an all-around get to the root cause of pain herbal blend. And those are generally the blends that I take. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty. Oh, and then I have a sleeping blend. If I can't sleep, I have a nighttime blend. I rarely use that because I rarely have problems sleeping. So he was like, "Oh, take your truck to the chiropractor." I was like, "Yeah, right, dude." Sometimes I think this guy's an idiot because he says some of the weirdest shit. You know, it's like the other day. Yesterday, he wanted me to... I delivered at UPS at midnight almost. And everybody knows you can't find no parking at midnight, right? So it was a drop and hook anyways. So I told him I'm going to drop and bobtail out, take my break, go back, get a trailer, and then go do my drop and hook at the pickup. And he's like, "Oh, try and get a trailer, and don't, you know," he was trying to talk me out of bobtailing out. And I'm like, "Nah, fuck that, you know. How am I going to find parking with the truck and trailer in Louisville, Kentucky at midnight?" You know? And then it turned out I needed to go number 2. And it's like, so that was another thing. I had to find a place that I can go to the bathroom and a place that I can shut down for the night. I mean, I guess I could have went to the bathroom and then parked who knows where. But I was also worried about parking in the wrong place and getting a ticket. That'll cost me money. But, you know, he doesn't think about that. And he's like, "Oh, just take your truck to the chiropractor." Right, okay. That's going to happen. It's like, my chiropractor doesn't have tractor trailer parking, dude. And then he was like, said something about going to the truck stop and taking an Uber. And I'm like, what? So, you know, he just kept adding fuel to the fire, just kept pissing me off more and more. And I don't know if it's just innocent or ignorance. He's from another country, so I have to remember that he's like not from the US. Maybe in their country the chiropractors have tractor trailer parking. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to go check out. I'll have to find out what country he's from and Google Earth it and see if the chiropractors over there have tractor trailer parking. I don't know. But he's like, oh, park your truck at a truck stop and get an Uber. It's like, who's going to pay for my Uber? You going to pay for my Uber? I don't think so. You know, and the customer where I deliver, the last time I was there all freaking day. So I had a bad feeling I was going to be stuck there all day and I was going to miss my appointment. So I was already agitated. He was adding fuel to the fire. And, but I got there early, got unloaded early, got home, got to the chiropractor just barely in time. I had this widow friend who hasn't been shopping in a while. She was running out of food. Nobody will help her except for guys who are trying to get in her pants. So, you know, who wants that kind of help, right? I mean, she's like, I don't know, whatever. I don't even want to go there. But, you know, it's like, if I was a widower and the only help I had was women that I was not interested in trying to get sex from me, I'd be like, no, I think I'll find somebody else, you know, unless it was my only option. Because I'm a dude, it's different for dudes than women. But, you know, I have women I'm not attracted to throwing themselves at me all the time. And I even have some attractive ones throwing themselves at me, but they're unattractive because they've had too many partners. And that, therefore, I'm like, nah, get away from me, you know? So, yeah. But anyways, okay. Off that subject, back on point, because I'm about ready to roll out of here. I got my 2 hours and 45 seconds. Choke this thing down. Get ready to roll. ETA. Let me tell my dispatcher. 4:48. Alright, I gotta get rolling. So anyways, I may have to bring this trailer to the yard and have a local guy deliver it. This may not work out. He wanted me to drive straight through. Well, I sort of can. Hopefully I can deliver today. Either way, it's going to the yard. Whether I deliver today or I don't, it's got to go to the yard. So, so yeah, okay. So I took my widow friend with me. She sat through my chiropractor's appointment. Violation. Wait a minute. What? Ah, fuck. Something's not right here.
Go straight ahead.
I had 2 hours. What the hell? Two hours and 2 minutes off. And I had an 8-hour break before. This ain't right. 5 hours and 19 minutes. Day before. 5, 6, 7. Maybe I didn't have the proper time off. Well, I can fix that. Here we go. Edit. Okay, I fixed my problem. Now I'm out of here. Now I've got a full 8 hours.
Speed limit
Or
reduced.
9 hours and 24 minutes to drive. So that should be good. Anyway, okay, so yeah, so she went with me,
After 250 feet, turn left.
and
Turn second right onto Blue Lake Road.
then I took her shopping, and then that pretty much took up the rest of my day.
Turn right, Blue Lake Road.
So I still hadn't got any of my other stuff done. So I was like
Northbound towards
scrambling the
Indianapolis.
next day to get my stuff done, because I had a feeling he was going to want to dispatch me. Well, he dispatched me that morning, but he didn't tell me until 3 p.m. that he dispatched me
Turn right,
that morning.
then take the freeway
And
toward I-65 north.
so I got pissed about that. I was like, you know, he's like, you had all day yesterday. It's like, no, I did not have all day yesterday. I had part of the day yesterday. I had to unload yesterday morning. That's not, you know, I had to work part of that day. That's not all day off, right? And blah, blah, blah. So I just started getting more pissed off. And I ended up picking up the load because the people there liked me. And
Follow Interstate 65 northbound towards Chicago for 94 miles.
so that was no problem. In fact, they were actually open later than they say they're open, but the lady was about to go on break, but she went ahead and loaded me, and then she went on her break. And everything was cool, you know.
Rest area
But
5.6 miles.
then he tried to tell me I had
57
4
miles.
days off: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then I blew my top. I was like, that's bullshit! I was like, first off, Saturday don't even count. I didn't get home till Saturday evening. When I hired on, I was told I'd get 2 full days off. Maybe if you didn't call me till 3 p.m. and tell me I have a 2 p.m. appointment, I would have been here on time. So don't tell me I took 4 days off. That's fucking, freaking, forking, fracking, bullshit. I can laugh about it now a little bit, but anyways, I was pissed off at the time, boy. Howdy. I was about to, ooh, yeah. So I barely had over 2 full days off. So I need to be home Tuesday. I need Wednesday and Thursday off. Then I can go back to work Friday and work a full week. But I still want my 2 full days off. No more of this 34-hour reset on Sunday. Bullshit. I can't get shit done on Sunday. I need at least 1 business day off per week. 2 full nights is not the same as 2 full days. Now I lost my track. I almost got this memorized because I know what I wrote, you know? After driving all day and getting home in the evening, my home time doesn't start till after my sleep break, not before. And that's just it, you know? I worked all day. You're gonna count my my rest break as my home time? You know, when we're out here on the road, we can't legally drive until we get our 10-hour break after working all day. So I don't think it should be lawful that the company should count our break, our 10-hour break after we've been driving all day as part of our home time. That's unlawful. So I sent him all that crap. Yeah. That was a screw up. But anyways. Oh yeah. So I said, so tell me now. Do I need a new dispatcher? Or maybe a different company altogether? He still tried to reiterate that I had 4 days off. And I was less pissed at this point, but I was still pissed, right? Even though he saw my logbook, he has access to seeing my logbook from his end, and I sent him screenshots, he still insists on me having 4 days off. I'm like, you're an idiot. Your calculator must be broken. And that's what I said. So I said Sunday night or Saturday night don't count. Full day Sunday, over half a day Monday, over half a day Tuesday, which would have been less if I had proper notice, equals 2.5 days. 2.4 to be more exact. What the fuck is this guy think he's doing? He's gonna run up on the right, pass me on the right when I'm passing another truck? I don't think so. Now he's tailgating the other guy. Oh, now he's gonna come over and tailgate me. Like I'm gonna speed up or something. Turn my turn signal on. He's probably gonna jump out there and try to pass me on the right. No. But he's passing me on the left before I even change lanes. Fucking idiot. Anyways. So I'll let you read all this for yourself. Yeah, yeah, he takes extra time off, and he makes a big deal about me taking a half a day. What the fuck, you know? Like, what's your problem, dude? I don't know. Maybe he just got something stuck up his butt that day or that week. I don't know what his problem was. I mean, we're doing better now, but still. And see, that's why I got rid of Paul. Paul kept trying to get me home for 34-hour resets at home, too. That shit don't fly for me, you know? Like I told the lady, Catherine, when I was in the little powwow, and she agreed with me, 99, 95, 90% agreed with me. You know, it's like, I'm out in the country, right? Everything shuts down at noon on Saturday and doesn't open back up until Monday morning. Well, I'm supposed to be back to work Monday morning, you know? Like this load that I'm going to be picking up in Chicago, going to Arkansas, I can either leave Sunday and deliver Sunday night and then come back and pick up a Greenfield Monday morning, or I can get up at the crack of dawn Monday, drive down to Bentonville, deliver, come back to Greenfield and get loaded, probably still be early, and then go to Chicago. So basically, normally I pick up this load on a Friday. The appointment time is 1 o'clock, but I usually get there early and I get loaded early. So I don't get home till sometime Saturday. It's a 600-mile drive, give or take. I don't remember exactly. Well, let's look that up. Directions from, okay. Okay, 525 miles. That's 9 hours non-stop. Okay? So, I don't know if you can actually hear me while I'm on that deal. Sometimes Google mutes me when I'm on Google. So let's go back here. So, I normally load, I don't know, sometime before or around noon. And I get out of there, we'll say noon. I usually get about halfway or just past halfway home Friday evening, and then I gotta go the rest of the way Saturday. Well, it depends on when I get home. If I make it home after noon, everything is closed. If I make it home before noon, first thing I do is I don't even do my logbook. I don't do any paperwork. I don't do nothing. I jump in a pickup truck, and I'm gone. I'm flying to these places that close at noon, trying to get whatever I got to get done before noon, because they shut down at noon, right? Sometimes earlier. You know, like the hardware store, if they ain't got no customers at, 30 minutes till, they're gone. Boom, we're out of here. They're supposed to close at 5 o'clock during the week. A lot of times they're closed at 4:30. They're like, it's slow today. We're going to take off. So, if they're having a slow day on Saturday, they may shut down at 11:30. So, if I get home on a Saturday at 4 o'clock or 3:45 like I did this day, I'm screwed, right? Even if I didn't take that power nap in the morning because I was stressed out and I was depressed and frustrated, I didn't get proper rest the night before, so I drove about almost an hour, and I was just tired, so I went back to bed. Even if I didn't take that power nap, I still would have been home after noon. So I wouldn't have been able to get anything done. I couldn't get anything done until Monday. And then, all I got done was my chiropractor's appointment, and then I took Cindy shopping, and then she used up all my business hours. And so I got more farm stuff done that I could do, after hours, because, it was dark by the time I got her home. So I couldn't get, I was doing all of my stuff after dark, in the dark. And
truck stop and service, 2.5 miles.
I was up till midnight almost. $11 when I sent that message is when I went to bed. So, yeah, after dark, I got home, took care of the animals, watered my garden. I don't remember what else I did, but I did whatever I needed to do on the land. And then the next day I was running around taking care of business day stuff that I couldn't do normally, on the weekends. Now that Arrow Create or whatever that's called, I could have done that on a weekend, but it was a weekday. The opportunity presented itself. It was a damn good deal. I saved over $1,000. I was jumping on that, So he did say, like I said, he did concur. He did concur that he should have called me before my appointment time and let me know that I had a 2 o'clock appointment time. So I'll give him that credit. Now somebody's calling me. My company's calling me. Hello. I'm sorry, what? Yes. Okay. Alright, what was your name and extension again? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I mean, I had some problems last week, but they got addressed and everything's good now. So, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay. You too, thank you. Alright, bye. Alright, well, I guess I got a new driver relations manager. I don't know what they call it. But anyways, I couldn't understand her. She's from another country. So her accent's real thick and it was hard to understand her. But yeah, anyway, so I had my powwow with Catherine and you know, she basically couldn't do my proposal, which, you know, it was a win-win. It would have been better for them probably than even me. But it would have been good for both of us. And, but she said, you know, with their freight and how they operate and everything, they just couldn't make it work. So, I basically let him know because he messaged me and I was like, yeah, I was about to message you because he was like, this auto cropped so you can't really see all of it. Let me see if I can go back. There's the whole message. So he said, thanks for cutting me off there, UPS. Make my truck beep at me. So anyway, I was like, done with powwow, waiting on shop. No, I don't have an empty. I'll see if the shop has one for me. Can't do 7 days on, 2 days off. She said I can get home on Fridays in time to get stuff done on Saturday mornings, since most of the people in my area are closed at noon on Saturday and don't open back up till Monday. When I need to get weekday business hour stuff done, I can go home Thursday and have a 3-day weekend. Not every week, but on occasion when needed, maybe once a month or so. So, if you can work me this weekend, that works. If not, that's fine too. Either way, I need next Friday off to finish getting my weed day business. Typo. My weekday business hour stuff done. Thanks. And that's it. So, alright, so we're back on track. We had a tiff. Well, I would call it more than a tiff. But, yeah, if your dispatcher tries to, Okay, now she just sent me a message on Viber. I can't read it while I'm driving, but I can read the notification. I just can't read the message. But I think she didn't send me a message. She just sent me like a blank message. Anyways, I'll save her in my contacts. So yeah, if a driver or a dispatcher tries to tell you that this counts as a day off for your home time, call them on their shit. I'm probably more pissed off about that than I am any of the other stuff. You know, because I happened to make it home in time for my appointment, so that all worked out. But when you try to lie and try to, I don't even know what the right word is. You try to tell me I had a day off when I didn't have a day off, and try to make me look and feel bad for something I didn't do. Oh, hell no. Hell no. So, this is not a day off. I don't know what he's smoking, but this is not a day off. Sunday was definitely a day off. But again, I told him I can't get stuff done on Sunday, you know, because everybody's closed. I mean, I can get stuff done around the farm, which is great, you know, which is what I did. But I can't get any business stuff done. You know, I don't have a wife at home to do these things for me. Even my widow friend can't do it for me because she can't drive, you know. I used to have David Ray do some of those things for me because he was my friend and farmhand. But then I found out he was stabbing me in the back and sabotaging me, telling lies about me and spreading his smear campaign on me all over the county and robbing me and killing and stealing my animals. So I had to get rid of him. He was costing me money and giving me problems and headaches. So, you know, and then of course I would give him money to buy things for the farm, and then he would claim that he bought them, even though I gave him the money to buy them because he had no money. He didn't work. He barely worked on the farm. He was a lazy ass, you know. But anyways, that's a different subject. And this does not count as a full day off either. So, your dispatcher tries to tell you this counts as a full day off too. You can tell them to stick it where the sun don't shine. And if they try to tell you this counts as a full day off, rinse and repeat. So, there you go. And that's all I got to say about that. So now we're back good again. I need to fix these. Hang on, let me go back. Anything that auto cropped. I don't want it to auto crop. Okay, that one's fine. good enough.
Way station ahead.
Way station ahead!
Stop and service. 2.5 miles.
I can delete that one. These two probably would have been okay, but good enough. Alright, so that concludes my video. So now I can put this behind me, we can move forward. Hopefully no more issues. Okay, bye.